बैलेंस शक्ति का उपयोग करना। अभी हम अव्यक्त इशारे पढ़ेंगे और फिर मोहिनी दीदी से सुनेंगे। यह अव्यक्त इशारे ब्रह्मा बाप को फॉलो करते हुए समान व संपन्न बनो। 21 जैसे ब्रह्मा बाप सदा हर्षित और गंभीर, इन दोनों के बैलेंस से एक रस स्थिति में रहे, ऐसे फॉलो फादर। कभी किसी बात में कंफ्यूज नहीं होना, न कभी अपना मूड चेंज करना। हर कर्म में फॉलो ब्रह्मा बाप। सदा अपने को विजयी अर्थात मायाजीत अनुभव करते उड़ते चलो। व्यर्थ संकल्प के रूप में भी माया का वार न हो। अभी हम मोहिनी दीदी से सुनेंगे।
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
जनवरी मास में बाबा ने हम
In
बच्चों
the
को
month of January,
कितना कुछ करवाया।
Baba made us do so many things. Like we had this aim
हमें करना है
in the beginning that we will follow
क्योंकि
Father
बाबा का
in this month
लक्षण
because
समान थे।
Baba's aim and his doings were
हम लोगों के
almost
पास
equal.
लक्ष्य होता है परंतु
So we
दूसरों
all
के
have aim, but our
दूसरे
actions
लक्ष्य क्या
doesn't
प्रायोरिटी है
match
वो नहीं होते हैं।
to our aim.
बाबा ब्रह्मा बाबा
But
को
Brahma
आपको पता
Baba,
होगा
you
कि
almost know
फुर्तीले बहुत
about
रहते
this,
थे,
that he
एक्टिव।
was very active and he
कई
used to
बार
like
करवाया
everyone be
उन्होंने,
active. Sometimes he
लोगों को
used to
कैसे
tell
करते थे।
Lachu Dadi to bring
कोई कहता
something.
बस स्टॉक तक पहुंचे लेके आए,
So by the time she used
तो
to
बाबा को
reach to the
कहते
stock
बहुत
and
जल्दी
bring
लेके आना।
something, so Baba Baba used to tell her, oh, just
तो
bring it
बाबा
so
को
quickly.
जो भी कार्य करते
So
हैं वो
Baba,
निपुणता से करते हैं।
so every time he
बाबा
likes
करते करते
everything,
दिखाते
doing
हैं,
everything
दिखाते
accurately with
थोड़ी होता है
focus,
और
and if
कार्य
we do it
करते
in
पूरा
that way,
होता है।
then it finishes
उसके
quickly and
लिए
also
बाबा
in
ने
an
बताया
organized way.
कि
So for
साइलेंस की
that, the power of
तो मैंने
silence
ये रियलाइज किया
is
कि
to
सोचने
be
से भी
used.
बहुत
So I have
शक्तिशाली है,
realized that
तो
if we
करने में
think
भी
a
बहुत
lot,
शक्ति,
then we cannot do a lot of
क्योंकि
things.
एनर्जी है
So our energy
सोचने
is
से
all
बोलो
going
कुछ
into
करो।
just thinking. So it's
अगर आप
energy. If we are
थिंकिंग कर
just
रहे हैं
thinking and then just speaking and then doing.
तो कब
So
करेंगे,
just do
लेकिन
it.
मैंने
Don't
बहुत
think a
देखा है
lot.
कि बहुत ही
So I have
शक्तिशाली एनर्जी
realized that
लगती है।
don't think a lot. Don't think a
तो
lot.
सोचने में जैसे कि
So what
हमारी शक्ति
happens
आधी
when
लग गई,
I think a lot, I lose my lot of
एक्टिव
power
होने
in
में
just
लगे,
thinking.
करने
And if
में
I'm just
फिर कम हो
speaking, then
जाएगा,
also I'm
तो
losing some
करोगे
energy. Then
फास्ट
I
में
will
फास्ट हो,
actually
एक्टिव
perform the
होगे।
action. Then it will not be
कई बार
that
कहते हैं
accurate.
तबीयत
If
ऐसी
I
हो
want
गई
my
कि
actions to be accurate and
नहीं हो पाता,
organized, then
लेकिन साइलेंस की शक्ति
then
हमें दी है,
less thinking and just experience more
प्लान कर लो।
silence. Just
और
make
फिर
a plan
साइलेंस
for
में
yourself
जो
and
भी शक्ति है, मानसिक
experience
शक्ति,
this
वो एक्शन
silence
में लेके
and
करो।
use that
तो
power
प्रगति
while
होगी।
coming into
कई बार क्या
action.
होता है कि लास्ट
So
में
what
हमें
happens
एडजस्टमेंट लाइफ में
sometime
करनी पड़ती
in
है।
last minute we have to make some
हमारी
changes in
दादी
the
ने
program, like our
क्या
Dadi
किया
Jan ki
कि
uh, what she used
अपना
to do.
सब प्लान चेंज कर लेती थी,
Every time she used to change her
हमेशा
plan
सोचती थी
even in the
ताकि
last
कैसे
minute.
कैसे
So
बदले।
we used
अभी
to tell
कहती
her,
है कि
Dadi, how
कैसे
is it that
टिकट
possible?
की टिकट
How
मिलेगी,
you will
कैसे
arrange the
रास्ते में
ticket in the
मिलेगी।
last minute? And she is always like, no, this will happen. This will
और
happen for
जो
sure.
दिलीप भाई थे टिकट वगैरह
And
लेके,
those who are the brothers who were
उनके भी पास
instrument
बहुत
of just
साथ थे।
buying the tickets,
पहले तो
they
सोचते
had like full
फिर
trust on
उनको
this. If
विश्वास हुआ
Dadi
कि
is
दादी का
saying,
संकल्प है ना,
if Dadi has
तो हो
this
जाएगा,
thought,
वो
then
कैसे
it will
होगा।
happen. And
परंतु
that used to
भाई के
happen
पास रहते तो
always.
थोड़े कंफ्यूज होते थे
However,
कि
we all, those who were
ये
there, we
कैसे
used to be confused.
इसीलिए
Right now she had another plan.
परंतु फिर
Now
हमें
she is
रियलाइज
having
किया
another
कि
plan. But then we
बाबा का
realized that
सक्सेसफुल हुआ है,
the thought
उनको
she
हमने
had
प्रैक्टिकल में करना है,
is like she
हमेशा
has to do
सोचना
that in
चाहिए कि
practical
कैसे
way. So we
करेंगे।
don't have to be confused. We just have to
अभी जैसे कि
cooperate in
नया
that.
नया लिया था,
So like when we bought the Peace Village, and at that time Dadi Janki, she came, many other came also. It was very new. So Dadi had to stay in the Peace Village during the night. So in at 7 p.m. she just told me, "Oh, I just have to go back to New York." So I told her, "Dadi, there is no driver now." So there was one sister who had cars, but she has never driven to New York yet. But Dadi is like, "No, I have to go. I have to go now." So by the time anybody would come, so it will be late. So I asked that sister, I told her, "I will sit with you and we'll drive." So every second we were remembering Baba and we just drove. So the uh, so if the what I want to say is like, don't think a lot, don't become like, don't confuse in your thinkings, don't get confused, not. And what happen if you think a lot, your lot of energy you lose at that time. Like how we say that if, so if you have to maintain the temperature of the house, you just maintain the temperature at one point. If you keep increasing it or reducing it, it doesn't work. So what we should do, we should not like get upset in small things, become mature, stable, experience more silence. So you might have heard about this, like once Brahma Baba was planning to go to Bombay, and then everything was planned, tickets and everything, but at the last minute he got this signal from Shiv Baba, like, "No, child, you should not go." So somebody had bought a new house, they were calling Baba, "You should come." But then Baba sent Sandeshi to get the message from Shiv Baba, and Shiv Baba said, "No, no, child." So Baba could not go if he will not get the clearance from Shiv Baba. So he cancelled his plan. He didn't go. He's like, "No, Shiv Baba is not giving me permission to go." So think about it, like how many people have prepared for his travel, like tickets, arrangement of rides and house. So never get confused. If you get signal from Shiv Baba, so you have to maintain this balance of being cheerful and mature. Sometimes some are very cheerful, but they are not mature. They just like, oh, so just cheerful, and that reflects in their speaking, in their words, in their nature. So now is not this time. There should be complete balance of cheerfulness and maturity. So this should be our homework for today. Okay. Om Shanti. Thank you.
तपस्या अर्थात कार्य को
Tapasya
ईमानदारी
means
से आगे बढ़ाने
to
और
use the
सच्चाई के
silence of
साथ
the
तरीके
soul to
से
carry out
के
a
लिए
task with
आत्मा
fast speed
साइलेंस
and in
का उपयोग
successful and
करना
accurate way.
आत्मा की साइलेंस शक्ति से यथार्थता की कला को
Follow
आत्मसात करने
Father
में ब्रह्मा
Brahma
बाप
into
को
the
फॉलो करें।
silence of the
जैसे
soul
ब्रह्मा
and
बाप
discover the
सदाहर्षित
art
और
of
गंभीर,
accuracy.
इन दोनों
Keep
के
the
मिलन
balance of
से
being
एक ही स्थिति
cheerful
में
and
रहें।
mature,
ऐसे
and do
ही
not become
ब्रह्मचर्य,
confused
कभी
by
किसी
any
बात में
situation
कंफ्यूज नहीं
that would
होना,
change
न
your
कभी अपना
mood.
मूड चेंज करना। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.